Okay, guys, coronavirus is spreading all over the world. You can see today the Dow lost 4%. Coronavirus fears. S&P, Russell, everything dropped. Nasdaq, the gold, even gold. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. And you can take a look at the news. Dow falls more than 1,100 points. Coronavirus crashing the Dow. Bitcoin also dropped. Everything dropped. Containment, they worry about containing it. Looks like it's spreading person to person now. Live update. They're trying to predict the bottom already. Oil has been dropping too. There's an ad. Oil, Apple oil. That's not important to us. Okay, so everything, as you can see, everything's dropped. So it's actually was an easy day trading. And you can see today up 1,400 for $43, gain of 27% on this small account. That we'll move on to stockcharts.com, where we do our trend trading, swing trading signals. I'll go in here, and for this video I will be looking at my crystal ball list, which is all the sectors that I follow, so I get to know them pretty well over time. So we'll go in here, and you can see right off the bat everything drop. So when you see something like this is rare opportunity. Rare opportunity where everything drops. You cannot lose by playing, and almost anything you pick. If you put a put option on it, it's gonna gain, and that's what I did. I saw the signals. I read the news. I saw the signals, and I'll show you what I saw. Here we'll go on 10 per page. I'll just go down the trades. So the first ones on this list is the trades I still hold. So this is the Nasdaq, as you can see. So again, let me go over really quickly. We don't really need this ATR for this strategy. The RSI I do use to time my trades. The volume definitely, also to time when to get in, when to get out. And then this is the price chart with the moving average, the MA 50 moving average and the 200-day moving average. So it's drawn in automatically through stock charts if you just place it in. And these are how I place my trades. So I had some trades here. Actually didn't go too well here, these, and then I didn't play through this, but of course I jumped in right when you see high volume with a fall. I have various different signals, and this one is more of a momentum play. So you see the momentum going up, and there's a clear trend. So I jumped in a couple of days ago. It hung around and it dropped again. So you can see I had two plays on this. I bought a put for $1.02 a contract. Sold it at 190. So almost double my money on that one trade. I still have one I bought at 109. Oh, actually I sold it. So I sold both of them. I bought 109, so this one I more than doubled. I sold it at 274. So this one I already closed out for today. So this is more of a momentum trade. So after the price chart, we do have stochastics and slow stochastics, and I use this to time my swings. So a swing up, you can see if you catch the bottom. There's not a good bottom here. This is a good bottom here, where you have the stochastic meter going from 0 to 100, and you want to get in at after it lifts off the 20, and you get out somewhere above the 80. So here is a good example. You will get in here and you will get out somewhere here, and so the price correlates from here to about here. But if you know to stay in here, you would have gained more. But that's a little bit trickier. But well. And then CCI, sometimes I use it just because it's an earlier deep predictor than the stochastics. MACD is a momentum, and I'll show you how I use that too. It's mainly when it crosses the midline here. Those are usually a good trade. Like over here, when it crosses the top, crossing down, that's usually crosses with a lot of momentum. So you keep that, go straight up here. Exactly, it finds the spot for you where things start dropping quickly. So another one there, maybe here, was crossing up. So you go straight up and see that's exactly where it just has a lot of momentum. So that's how I use the MACD. The CCI, I don't use it as much, but it goes with the stochastic. But sometimes it turns before the stochastics. So sometimes I look at it just to give me a hint in case should I get out of this trade. And then RSI, the main thing I use is just also momentum. If it's hanging around above the midline here, it's usually a strong trade. If it drops below 50, it's a weak trade. It's more of a downtrend. Okay, so that's those are the signals we'll be using, and I'll just rush through here. So this is technology ETF. I actually did get in here. I thought I didn't. Well, again, this is just a momentum trade. There was no swinging. If you follow the swing, it's actually an uptrend, and then I saw the big momentum in a downfall, and I just jumped in for the ride. I still have this one. I didn't sell that one yet. So that's just a momentum trade. Okay, not really a swing trade. This is industrial, also an ETF, also just a momentum trade. And like I said, this was the easiest trade day that you can ever hope for, where you can see the obvious momentum, obvious trend, and you just have to jump in, follow the trend, and get out. You cash out when you can. And I'll show you in a little bit how I cashed out on some of them. This one I just got in today, so I am not supposed to day trade, so I still have it. So it gained some profit for the day. Tomorrow I'll probably get out of it. But you can see there's a downswing here. I didn't actually time the swing, otherwise I would have gotten in over here, up here, but I didn't. And the reason I didn't is actually this was an uptrend. I don't play a downtrend when there's an uptrend unless there's a momentum like this. And so it goes against my swing trading techniques, but the momentum took over and it was profitable. So okay, this will be a swing trade here. This was a swing trade. This is a momentum trade. And the signals, if you watch my other videos, watching the swing, if you watch the price movement here, this is a falling M. So up, down, and so the second up, first up here, second up is lower than that up, and to support that, the downs are lower lows and lower highs is a downtrend. So now this is a downtrend. When it goes back up, you follow the stochastic as it goes up. This is the top of the M. So up here, I circled that as the getting ready. This is a downtrend. That's what this arrow means here, because it broke through this floor right here, and it turned this side trend into a downtrend. Once you know you're in a downtrend, you want to wait for the pullback. Hits the top here on the RSI 3. That tells me, okay, now you look for volume, and price move went down. You get the volume spike here. That's when I got in, and then I'm just waiting for it to fall. I'm following the momentum, and it did. Boom, it jumped right here. When it got to here, this is before the corona scare. I'm usually happy with just getting a big gap like that, so I got out. Took a nice profit. It was cost me $93 to get in that one. I do about $100 trade, so I bought this for $93, sold it for $192. If you're not familiar with contracts, option contracts they go by 100 shares. So when you buy this contract for 93, you actually paying 93 cents. You're actually paying $93 for it. And when you sell it for 192, you got $192 back. So that's double my money in a couple of days following swing trading. Okay, with the entry at the RSI at the top of the falling M. And then the second trade here is just a momentum. Again, I saw the momentum there, and definitely price movement. Just jump in, grab a little profit here. I still have this trade today, and we'll let it fall, then I'll get out before it turns back out. This is also a swing trade and then a momentum trade. Swing trade in that this is, if you follow the pattern for uptrend, is a rising W. So here's the W. Down, up, down, up. This down, this high is higher than this high. This low is higher than this low. So higher highs and higher lows is an uptrend. When you get this here, that's usually an entry. You're waiting for it for the entry. And once I was waiting for this, now you're just waiting for the volume and price to move up. And you start seeing the volume of the gray line here spiking. Positive volume spiking up. Price moving up. So I got in. I did 2 trades. But for this I got in. I put in a 113, didn't buy it. Then later I was able to buy cheaper, 101. Sold it $420. So four times quadruple my investment in a couple of days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. I sold it because it was a Friday, and I don't like to leave these trades over the weekend because a lot of bad news can come out. So, and another trade, I put in a call for 65, sold it at 166, so almost triple my money on that one. Also sold it on a Friday. Boom, boom. Then I got on this one. This is a momentum trade with the coronavirus scare. Momentum up. I expect the price to go up, so I got in, but boom, it got stuck. So here's the scary part about this coronavirus thing. You can see in this chart here. Usually, I broke even. I saw that maybe this wasn't a sure trade, and I got out the next day. But usually, when stocks crash, people rush to gold in a down market, in a recession. But in this case, I expected them to rush to gold as the corona crash right here, right? But if you look, gold did not budge with all the volume, but it didn't budge. It falls back down 3 days in a row, 4 days, just out that same spot. That's the scary part, is people don't even trust going into a gold derivative. That means they don't trust the whole stock market at all. They're actually thinking that the whole system will fail. People are going to cash. When you see this, they're actually taking money out and staying on the sideline, not even going to gold. So that's a scarier crash than when people take out money out of stocks and put into gold, which normally happens. So I got this one. I got out of everything. So I am actually gonna remove it from my holding list here because I don't have any more shares here. So it'll go back down to the where it belongs on my crystal ball. And so gold miners, and again, gold miners usually goes up with a crash because the gold companies do better. But this one crashed with it, so they don't even trust the gold mining companies because it is a company. So they're thinking that's gonna crash. Those investors are ditching gold. Mining companies, they're not getting into gold, so they're not trusting the system at all. So to me, that tells me this is gonna be a bigger crash coming. There's more in store. So my outlook is going to be downtrend. Okay. So this one I would be at a loss so far. Let's go down and see if I have some more trade. Again, silver, same thing. Corona crash, but silver did not get up. I thought it would, but it stayed the next day, and then it dropped. And you can see I got out. This one I got here, and then I thought maybe when I get here that the panic's over. So I got in waiting, but then good, it crashed. I mean, not good, it crashed again. So this is a bigger there's a distrust in the system. So I would get out of this the next day, tomorrow if I can, because now I don't trust it. I don't trust gold and silver as being the alternative at this point. Okay, XME. I saw metals also in the gold. You can see a crash just when I actually followed the momentum. This was a swing trade at first, and then momentum trade here. Swing trade because this is the falling M. Up, down, lower lows. Lower highs and lower lows. So when it got up to here, I marked it as an entry for the next fall. And now you're just waiting for price to fall with volume. And I saw that here. Volume, negative volume spiking, price falling, got out. I did 2 plays. One here, and then as it fall, I picked up another play, and then I sold everything by the time we got to here. As I didn't expect, I didn't expect it to fall again, and I just want to grab my profits. So 2 puts at 43. I lost 1. I sold 1 at 26 when it went up. Thought it went against me. I sold 1 just to reduce my risk. I held it on the other one. So I held the other one, one left, and I sold that at a profit. So if I bought it at 43, sold it at 137, I triple my money on that one even. And then I lost this one. I lost $20 or so on this one, but I tripled the money. I sold this one back. So basically, I bought it 2 times 40. 43 is $86, and I sold for a total of $153. Okay, so basically that trade doubled my money. Then I put in another one at 114, sold it at 163. Again, made a $40, $50 on that one. And then this next one is just a momentum, because I can see why I usually don't get in. Once this is called, this is the leading edge, I get in on the pullbacks. So this is the leading edge, but you see volume coming up, everything crashing. I saw this is a crash. I put in this trade as a momentum trade. Not sure where it's gonna go, but it looks like it gained a little bit so far. This one is also a momentum trade. So no, the pattern here, as you can see, a rising W. So I would have expected to get in here for a rise, for a call. Bullish play, but you can see the volume was negative, price dropped. I jumped in as a momentum play, got in, and then I cheated. This is a day trade. I am not supposed to day trade, but every once in a while they give you a chance. So I did a day trade, got in at 111, sold by another day at 181 to reduce my exposure, and I took a hit for a day trade. And after you get 3 day trades, they freeze your account if you're not with my small account on this small balance on this account, they would freeze my account because I'm day trading on a small account. You need a bigger account before they let you do that. Okay, again, momentum trade on this one, on nail, which is home builders. Uptrend, right? Clear uptrend. I was gonna get ready to go up, but I saw this boom, momentum, price fall. I just got in, didn't gain anything yet, I think, but we'll hold on to tomorrow. And then let me see. Okay, again, this is this was the first 2 was a swing trade, and you can see the falling M, because this up, down, up. And this up is short, lower than this. This down is lower than this. So you expect this one to fall. And I circle that as an entry. And then I'm just waiting for the red volume spikes. Got that here. And prices started falling. And got in 2 trades. Got in, got out in this one. Made $18 on this trade. But then I got in again here. 114, I sold at $4. So you can see this more than tripled my money on this one. Put in another one, 175, and sold at 254. Again, swing trading, guys. You learn this technique. You can go up or down in any market. You can see this triple your money really easy. Just following it, and we got lucky because the momentum it moved a lot. Usually it doesn't move as much as this, but within a few days with the coronavirus, following swing trading, we did that, And then this last trade, this is not leading edge, it's not a swing. I just got in because of course momentum and price fall, get in. There's already profit here. Hold it until tomorrow, see where it goes. Okay, momentum trade. No, this is a swing trade. This is a triple top. Hit top, top, top. You can see I saw when it hit this one, it actually broke through the floor that I drew here at the lowest, the last low. So you can see when it broke through that floor, it turns this side trend. This was an uptrend, became a side trend, broke that, it became a falling trend, so downtrend. I put that to remind me. And then when it went back up, this is entry. You get ready, you watch for the fall, and then up comes a negative volume, down comes the price, you hop on right to the bottom. This one I still own. So I sold 2, got in at 110, sold 295. That's almost 3. So almost triple my money. That one I got in here 120 and got out at 217, almost double my money, right? And then I got in another one at 105. I'm still there, and then I added another one 110. So you can see each one of my trades about $100. And then you can see I'm getting out 295, 217, and still riding. We'll see where it takes us. There's the momentum trade, so we'll let the momentum burn out and get out and grab a profit. And then this one, you can see I was doing a uptrend calls, right? And then clear uptrend. I was thinking rising W here is what I was thinking, but you can see it got stuck. I got in at 73, then it looks like it lost momentum because of negative divergence. I'll show you that on another trade on negative divergence. I saw the negative divergence. I got out, only lost, gained $1. I got out before I lost a lot of money. And you can see this is what RSI is good for. It tells you what's going to happen before it happens. I saw that it was going to fall before the price actually fell. This one I got in at 151, not 160. Jumped up a little bit and I saw the negative divergence. Got out, grabbed my quick $42 profit here, and right before it crashed. Almost like a crystal ball. That's why I call it. It was a crystal ball. It told me the price is going to fall. And then I didn't know it was going to stop here and go back up, but it didn't. I saw the momentum, coronavirus falls, grabbed the momentum trade, not a swing trade, momentum trade, in 121, out 226, almost double my money, right? And this was a day trade. I was willing to take a hit on a day trade to keep this quick profit in one day. So I'm out of it now. So I will remove these 2 dots here and return that to my the where it belongs in my crystal ball, which I'll show you in another video what's inside the crystal ball. This video I only have enough time to look at the trades, my coronavirus trades. Again, financials, XLF. This was a swing trade and then a momentum trade. I still hold on to this. I got out because I thought this was a side trend here, channeling between the two blue lines. Usually, if I can grab it, this going up to here, it might bounce up. I'm usually happy with getting a big gap like this. I get out before it closes out the gap back up. So I got in. Also, this was going against the trend. As of here, when I got in, that trend is still uptrend. So when it came down here, I'm trading against the trend. I don't hold on to it for long because you're not supposed to fight the trend. So I grab a quick win here, just overnight, boom. Got in at the 93, got out at 148, so a 50% gain on that, right? It dropped some more, but I was happy with that. The next trade here is a momentum trade because, again, volume up, price dropped like crazy. I hopped on and gained some, and still have it right now. Regional bank also, not much extra to explain. This is just a momentum trade. It could have been a swing trade because you can see here the falling M, up, down, up. Could have gone down here, and but I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure the bank would crash this big. I didn't play it, but when the momentum came, boom, got in. Got in late. I'm not sure if I would hold a profit yet on this one. But if the momentum continues tomorrow, I probably get out with some profit. Okay, bonds. Let me tell you something. People are going into bonds with this Corona crash. I got in here. This was a swing trade. Here's a W, rising W, down, up. So at this second down, way higher than this first down. So this is an entry signal, and then after this signal, this is the signal here. Now you're waiting for the volume to go up, so you can see up volumes, and then the price jumped up, grabbed it in and out within 4 days for double my money. And then now it's just a momentum trade. I just got in, but I wasn't sure because gold and silver is crashing. I wasn't sure bonds. Bonds usually follow with it, but you can see in this case bonds didn't follow. But I wasn't sure, so I didn't get in. But I got in today for a momentum trade. We'll see what happens tomorrow. So people are going to bond. They're just not going to gold and silver. Okay, this was a swing trade. Emerging markets. It's been Corona since December to January. So right here, this is New Year. So somewhere this is Corona, but you can see emerging market includes China, and so you can see it's been crashing since Corona. The U.S. didn't crash until this week. The U.S. market, that is, but it crashed, and I got a 1, 2, 3 trade in so far. This one I sold after 3 days for a profit because it was Friday. I wasn't sure what's gonna happen, and then Monday opened up. I can see the momentum is still there. Hop back on, grabbed it at $1, sold it $1.91, so almost double my money. After that big gap like this, I said I'm pretty happy and get out. But then today I got back in because you can see momentum is still coming. So tomorrow I might get out. So we're getting close to half an hour mark now. I'll wrap up. Again, another momentum in Mexico. This was a double top, boom, 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 and then it dropped. So once I see the momentum, it dropped past its floor here. It was just a pure momentum trade. Didn't take a lot of thinking. You just hop on. So got in 104, got out 174. I added another one at $83 today, so I have one left. So it's still running. We'll see how it goes. Okay, China was should have been easy since Corona in the December here. It was on an uptrend. Corona hits, boom. So I didn't know when it has a big gap. I guess I wasn't sure if it's gonna be a downtrend or it's just gonna be a pullback. I didn't play until now. Now I know for sure it's a downtrend because the Corona is spreading everywhere. They're closing up businesses over there. So momentum goes up. I jumped in for a momentum trade. Almost double my money. 120 in, 214 out. Again, another boom. 91. I'm holding on. Still high momentum. Hopefully that will turn into a profit. Developed market. Okay, I got a couple plays on here too. This was the first trade here was a swing trade. You can see the falling M. Here's up, down, up, down. This is a lower high than that. This is a this was a higher low than this, and this but I can see this last peak was lower. To me, that was a downtrend. So I got in, I got out. It was a Friday. I didn't want to hold over the weekend, but I grabbed a quick $30 on that, right? Within my $100 trade. And then Monday opens up. I can see momentum is still down. Grabbed it again. 87, got out, boom, after the big drop here. I sold it before I lose some of that money back. So double my money more, 2.5 times. And then I can see the momentum continued. Jump back in at 114 and got some more profit. Okay, that's just one page, and The crystal ball has a lot, so you can see I jumped in oil here, momentum trade again. I still have that. This one I jumped in momentum trade, US oil, but hasn't moved much. I may lose a little bit here, but we'll see. Volume still high, momentum still down. I may turn into a profit tomorrow. Momentum trade also no profit yet. This was natural gas. Also, momentum is still there. It may turn into a profit tomorrow. Uranium, I got a couple plays on this one. This was a swing trade, and I kind of held on. I added to it. I still got 2 shares left. Sold the first one already for some profit. Held on to these. So yeah, that's a good trade so far. That's it. Those are my trades. The rest is just my crystal ball that I'll do on another video. Okay, we'll stop here. Get an idea, and leave your comments below. You know, I went through pretty quickly here, so any questions, I'll look at questions more often. Hopefully, I was really busy this last year, so I didn't have time to do questions. But and leave your questions. What you want me to explain in the future. Subscribe, and then I'll pick your questions, and I'll dedicate one video. You know, when I'm not doing a video on my trades, I can answer those questions. Okay, thank you for watching.